What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today. XCN, USD. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. It's the third day of March, and here we are at about just under half a cent, $0.0459, with roughly 8 hours, 44 minutes left in the day. Continuing to crowd this area. We did have a opportunity yesterday where we could have provided some type of double bottom thing. It still could happen, I suppose. Understand that this is not really what a double bottom looks like. I mean, it kind of looks like an Adam and Eve, the way that I drew it there, the way that you're grinding it out here. It can look like that. It's just not typical, right? This is what a double bottom looks like. You see it, right? Typically, that's what happens. The fact that we're grinding this area out now makes me think that we're going to go lower. Now, the fact that the volume is just dying off entirely makes me think we're not going to go too much lower. It might be just a little bit lower. We might get a slightly lower low here, but still a higher low over here. I am still under the impression that we are rounding out this bottom and that we are going to be coming up here soon. And I think by the end of March, we'll start to see some results. But a little bit lower is the expectation. This will not be a long video, guys. Looking at this on a 1 hour time frame, look at all the volume you had down here. There's probably somebody who bought down here just on the speculation alone, like understanding that, okay, even if we see a lower low, you know what, this is still a really good price. I'm going to get in. Maybe, and obviously every buy is a sell too, but that's a pretty big wick. I actually want to look and see. Yeah, look, it looks like that was all buying there, you guys. Let's go on the 1 minute time frame too. I'm kind of curious. There's a lot of green there. I don't think that's the one though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks like buying pressure. That even looks like buying pressure. Somebody laid the hammer down on the order books, at least on Coinbase. Whoever you were today or over the last 24 hours, you know who you are. I wonder, did we get any announcements from OnyxCoin? You know what I wonder? I genuinely wonder if anybody from the Onyx team watches my videos. I really do wonder. I'm really hoping, guys, that we get this Goliath mainnet to come out by the end of March. If it were to happen on like the last 2 days of March, that would be kind of lame, I think. But at the same time, they did say Q1, so fair is fair. They weren't, at least they got it out on time. But again, even if Goliath mainnet doesn't come out on time, that's okay, as long as they're transparent about it, right? It matters how they handle it. If things don't go right, nobody's perfect. No company, no product, no person. Nobody's perfect. The good companies, the good people, the good products, they're transparent. They let you know why. They let you know what's going on. They give you a new time frame. They say, yes, this isn't ideal. No, we can't do this now, right? Ethereum is a really good example of that. They've like EIP 1559 or 1599, whatever it was, way back when like Ethereum, like Ethereum Classic and Ethereum. I don't know if that was when that branched off. I'm trying to remember. I think that was when Ethereum Classic became a thing. I can't remember 100%. But whenever that happened, it was delayed as well. But that was a good thing. The markets reacted positively to that. Negatively at first on the news, but positively overall because again, it's better to not put out a failed product than it is to just rush the product out and be like, here it is, and it's just dog shit, right? It's better to be transparent about these things too. So if Goliath mainnet doesn't come out by the end of Q1, that's okay. But again, we're in crunch time now. The end of Q1 is less than 30 days away. I hope that they don't wait till the last week. I think that would be very lame to tell us that, hey, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're going to push it back to the next quarter. I would hope that they tell us as soon as they can. The fact that they haven't told us that gives me some hope that it is going to come out by the end of March, right? Because I feel like they are pretty transparent. I think that they would tell us by this point if like they have to have some type of assumption of the timeline now, right? They've got to be in their final test moments, and if they're not, if it's not like they have to know that it's not at this point, they would have to know if it's coming out by the end of Q1 or not. Anyways, moving on from that thought, I'm not trying to do that too much. 4 hour time frame here. Bearish on the RSI overall, right? We're not too bullish there. Bearish on the stochastics, bearish on the MACD. A little bit of bullish divergence on the MACD there. Daily time frames, bearish, bearish, bearish as well. I think that we do have one last little plunge to go. I'm not expecting it to be dramatic, but it really does depend on how we react overall. What we're looking for is basically some type of overall double bottom play here, right? From this low to this low. We're looking for some type of double bottom play that could entail a slightly lower low here, which is an overall higher low from here. That could entail a slightly lower low from this low here. It could entail a direct, exact double bottom pinpoint accurate. But something soon is going to happen. That's the expectation. We look at Bitcoin today, it's down 3.3%. OnyxCoin's down 2.7%. I do believe Bitcoin will see a lower low. That doesn't mean OnyxCoin has to see a lower low. OnyxCoin has sold off a lot more. There's a lot less interest in selling, whereas Bitcoin pumped a lot, trapped a lot of people at these highs. There's probably a lot more interest in selling. So I could see Bitcoin moving faster. We're in a rare situation where Bitcoin really could outpace some altcoins to the downside, which is really weird, but you know, that's just how it is. Altcoins are really beat up, I think is really what that says. But anyways, I got nothing else to say, guys. I'm going to end the video there. Hit the like button, subscribe. We're still holding out. I haven't sold anything. I'm staking my Onyx coins. I think that it's a good time to buy, if anything. Take care. Bye-bye.